quick word. We're trying to organise a bit of an incubator tour this afternoon of PSG Step. Now, if anybody's interested, could we just have a quick show of hands from people who might be interested in going to have a look at PSG Step, their incubator this afternoon? We'll finish here at 5:30. So there's not a real lot of people, probably maybe 20 people. Okay, there won't be too many tenants who are, in residence this afternoon, but that's all right. You'll get a good look at the infrastructure. And so directly after we finish today's training, we'll head down there and just make it a short tour, but you'll get a quick look. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, let's hear back from one or two groups about what you came up with for a USP.
Oh, and one more, sorry, I've just got one more announcement, and that is, don't worry about the presentation today. It will be published on the APIM website after the conference and the training has finished. Our colleagues tell us, give them 5 days and everything will be on the website.
All presentations from the conference?
All presentations.
Okay.
Multiple windows of support and a customized window for every client.
Yeah. That's
USPs?
These are things you evaluate, yes.
For my incubator, the USP would be active engagement against equity share, fees. Active engagement against equity share, so there are no fees, nothing to be paid from the incubator side, with focus on IT-based products and services. So we will be actively working with them. We will just be taking 2-3 incubators only, and we'll be engaging ourselves with management of the businesses.
What do other people think about that? I've got a concern about that. It may be different here. The entrepreneurs normally don't like to give up equity. Across the incubation industry, taking a small percentage of equity in an incubate team is often talked about as a real challenge.
Right.
So how that's a USP, I'm not sure. It could actually scare some entrepreneurs off because their first reaction is most entrepreneurs want 100%. Now, it makes sense for them to give up a bit of equity to succeed, but it's one that normally scares people off. So again, I could be wrong, but get in the head of your entrepreneurs. Do your entrepreneurs desperately want to give you a bit of equity?
We are taking people at this stage of ideation, not because we won't be taking the established businesses and then incubating them. So at the stage of ideation, like we have one incubator today, they agreed to share 30% of their stake, their equity with us. Yep. So we are negotiating with 3 more companies. Yep. And at that stage, perhaps the chances of getting equity, a decent amount of equity is perhaps more than what it is back to that.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just writing my initial reaction. It could be different in your situation. But in the end, there's no right answers to any of this. You actually have to evaluate. And we'll get to that towards the end of the presentation. You've got to evaluate. And again, this whole issue of features and benefits, it's a really difficult one to get across. When I was incubating, I can remember with my staff, it took months and months and months to get my staff stopping thinking of all the features. They had wonderful features, they were proud of what they were doing, and to flip themselves into the shoes of an entrepreneur and to see what the entrepreneurs really wanted from a marketing sense. But again, I'm not being critical. Let's hear other ones. There's no right or wrong answers here.
Hello.
You evaluate.
Hello. My incubator is structured. We are having 5 members of staff. One manager, senior manager, who is having background, marketing, finance, legal aspects. When an incubator is coming to the incubator, there is no having background in this respect, and they are a trio. That's why we have maintained all the facilities they require to become a good businessman.
So, but what's the USP? What's the unique selling point?
We have selling point is everything. They have type, they need legal aspects to get the trade license, professional tax, sales tax, income tax, so many regulatories there are. They are not having background, we are having the counter, we are helping them. It is very good and very much required for the businessman. Nobody is maintaining that type of thing.
Okay, that's
Yes.
yes. So
And manager scale who are supporting the marketing and who are supporting the financial background, supporting finance to the license with the bank, business bank, and also financial institution to get the fund in quicker way.
yes, so it seems that it's your USP is a complete array of services that no one else offers. But again,
See, we are least cost technology solution provider to product development needs of the client. Least cost technology solution provider. Least cost technology solution providers to the product development needs of our incubating companies.
yes.